Great. So what Rashomon is 4 people telling a story from 4 different points of view. Same story, just different points of view, different people. So what I need to know is a location, a vacation spot you would love to go to.
Cancun.
Cancun! This is going to be a story that takes place in Cancun.
I have never been to Cancun. I hear it is the spring break place to go. So I got all my buddies together and we went down for spring break. It was the best spring break vacation I have ever had, but not for the reason that I thought. No. It was even more awesome because of what happened when we got there. Now, you don't expect to see someone dressed as a mime when you arrive at a Cancun hotel. That's exactly what I saw, and it was crazy.
So I signed up for this fabulous new drama camp. And it was going to be happening in Cancun. How much better can it get than that? I didn't read the part about learning to mime. The thing is, I'm allergic to that white stuff that mimes put on their faces, and when I got to the drama camp, they mocked me. You don't know what it is to be mocked until you've been mocked by mimes. And mine, and then we'll see who's the miningest mine.
So, when you hear international crime ring, you're thinking bank robbers, jewel thieves, stuff like that. But, no, we're more artistic. You know, we do things that are a little out of the ordinary. So, when my gang was in Cancun, and we were planning some pretty big heists, we thought, who is someone that nobody would ever suspect of being a criminal? Mimes. Nobody ever suspects mimes. They look at mimes, they laugh at them, they hate mimes, but they don't give them a second thought. And of course, mimes don't talk. They don't say anything. So they can sneak up right behind you, take your wallet, sneak into your hotel room, whatever. So we signed up for this mime course. And the usual idiots there, including one chick that we had to make fun of. Like, she was terrible. She was just utterly terrible. But, you know, she eventually got some, got some cojones, you know what I mean? So we were thinking, maybe she'd like to join our gang.
I'd tracked the museum gang for quite some time. I followed them through the Impressionist heist, the modal jazz robbery, and of course, nude descending a staircase while carrying bullion. They'd stuck mostly to lesser-known genres and artistic styles, but I knew they were planning something big when I got a tip from a mime instructor. He said a bunch of guys all went into the camp, this drama camp. They said they were just learning how to walk against the wind, but I knew better. I installed myself into a group of frat boys and we're going down to Cancun for the greatest spring break ever. Let me tell you, things got crazy.
Now it starts off as kind of a sad story, because there's this lady, and she was getting made fun of by all the other mimes. So she went off to the beach, and I was like, I'm going to pick up that girl on the beach. Woo! So I went down to the beach, me and my boys, and this guy we picked up, he's cool. And we went down to the beach, and I laid out my towel, and I was like, guys, I got this. I went up to the lady who was dressed as a mime, and she was trapped in a box. And I was like, hey, how'd you like me to help you out of that box? And then later I could help you into some martinis. And she was a little surprised. And then these two guys showed up and started making trouble.
Later that night, she says she's got a date with one of those boys. I'm like, perfect. You can go on the date with the boy, distract him. We'll sneak up into the hotel room, put on a performance, if you know what I mean, and then come out with the wallets and the money and everything. I couldn't help wondering, though, one of those frat boys looked awfully familiar.
So I followed my new friends out to the beach. And there I saw the greatest mime I'd ever seen. She was enchanting. She really looked like she was pulling a heavy weight, even though there was nothing there. The frat boy said something like, "You should come and get drunk with me when you get out of that box." We started calling at her. I didn't like it. And then I saw the museum gang. I knew they were up to no good. They pulled the greatest mime I'd ever seen away. I cleaned up the frat boy's vomit, then followed. They put her on lookout duty. She wasn't very good at it. But I thought I could see what she was seeing. She enchanted me. She enthralled me. I watched her for hours. I didn't know if she was going to go right or left. Suddenly, security alarm went off. Robbery was happening in the frat boy's apartment. I ran back in. These chumps were sawing a hole in the wall. Not a real one. A fake wall. So I slapped on some fake handcuffs, threw him into my invisible car, and let the mime drive him away.